I want to ask you about these hurricanes. Biden today says that you and Republicans are lying about FEMA siphoning their funds to send it to the migrant crisis that this administration has created. What's your answer to that?
Well, he's paid billions of dollars. He's giving money away to illegal aliens, as you would say, or illegal migrants. You can call whatever you want. The name is the same. The people that come into our country illegally, many of them are murderers. Many of them are drug dealers and gang members. The crime rates all over the world are going down because their criminals are being dumped into our country at levels that nobody's ever seen before. Yeah. It's an absolute outrage what they've done to our country at the border and what they've done with respect to inflation and energy and stupid electric car mandates where everybody's going to have an electric car in a short period of time, and they don't want all electric cars. And by the way, electric cars are fine for a certain percentage of the market, but you have to have gasoline propelled cars. You have to have, I would say, hybrids are very good, and new things are coming out. Yeah. But it's just ridiculous. These people truly don't know what they're doing.
You know, Kamala was, I think, one of the biggest liabilities that they have is certainly immigration. She was skewered last night on 60 Minutes. Whitaker reminded viewers repeatedly that Kamala and Joe Biden created this crisis intentionally. Yeah. Let's take a listen to that.
Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long-standing problem, and solutions are at hand.
What I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem.
But the numbers did quadruple.
We need Congress to be able to act to actually fix the problem.
You know, I give credit to Bill Whitaker. I think he did a fantastic job with that interview and consistently calling out the things that most of the media doesn't call out.
I thought the interview was really fair. He wasn't like killer. The questions actually weren't hard, but she's got no answers on inflation. She's got no answers on immigration. I actually think that immigration may be a more important, in terms of an election, I think it's a more important. I think it's the border is a bigger thing than even the inflation, and the inflation is horrendous. But people don't want to see the last week, the list of murderers, 13,099 murderers, people incarcerated for murder. Many of them killed more than one person. They're now in our country. We have no idea who they are. They don't even know who they are, but it's over 13,000 of them. The biggest drug dealers, the worst criminals all over the world are being dumped, not just South America, are being dumped into our country by hundreds of thousands are in our country, and they're in our country now. And you look at Springfield, Ohio, you look at Aurora in Colorado, where the governor has no idea what to do. I mean, they're literally taking over cities, and other cities and towns, even if they haven't arrived yet, are just, I mean, they don't know what is going on. They are so scared. Yeah. They're so worried. And I actually think, Rob, that may be a bigger thing than even the horrible inflation that's, destroying our country.
Yeah. Well, and as stated, I mean, one of the biggest problems with inflation is housing prices. You want to know why housing prices keep going up? It's because we have 20 million new people living in this country, and they only need a place to live.
Absolutely.
So that's just another side.
That immigration is, you're right, that immigration is causing us problems in things like, things like inflation. Yeah. It's driving costs through the roof. It's all paid for by the government. So it's all paid for by the government. So it's costing us a fortune. It's causing inflation and lots of other problems. And it's so bad to our people. I mean, look at Springfield, where 30,000 illegal immigrants are dropped. And they may have done it through a certain little trick, but they are illegal immigrants as far as I'm concerned. They're destroying the town. They're destroying the whole. They'll end up destroying the state. Yeah. We cannot let this happen. This is the worst president and vice president in the history of our country, and we cannot let them get away with this stuff. They're destroying our country.